Hello everyone, today I'm gonna have a very unusual video. This is not something I do every day. I'm gonna be actually building my first mini gaming PC, ITX, so it's gonna be very exciting. So this build would be mostly dedicated for basic video and photo editing and also some 1080p gaming. I think this would be a very interesting video for you guys to watch and even learn. Let's get started. Alright guys, so we start with unboxing the case. It's very well packaged. I actually love the way this case looks. It's just very clean. And here we get the motherboard and all the accessories needed. Let's get the CPU in. Make sure to always align to the arrow. And you have to slowly drop CPU in so you don't bend any pins. Oh, and I just remembered that I purchased the CPU holder, so I'm gonna be replacing the stock one. It's just better, it gives even pressure on the CPU. But it's definitely not necessary if you guys didn't want to purchase it. And now we install the RAM. Those are Team Group 6000 MHz CL30, which are perfect for AM5. Now we install the crucial P2 SSD. And also make sure to remove the thermal pad cover too. You guys will tell me why am I using a Gen 3. I already had this 2TB drive and I didn't want to purchase a new one. I may upgrade down the road to a Gen 4 or a Gen 5. Wipe out the CPU and install the thermal paste. I'm using a X pattern and I'm spreading it here. You guys don't have to spread it, but I just like to do that for good measure to ensure coverage. Now that's the CPU cooler. Make sure to tighten it in a crisscross pattern as well, so the thermal paste does not ooze on one side or the other. Now we install the CPU fan header and CPU 1. I usually like to start with the power supply, installing it. I ended up replacing this FX 500 with an FX 600 because I had a defective unit. The fan was going full blast even at startup, and it was very loud and annoying. So I did contact customer service and they told me to return it for a new one. I ended up just upgrading in case I replaced my GPU for a better one. Alright, and here we install the 90mm exhaust fan from Thermalright. I'll have everything linked in the description down below so you guys can purchase them. I wish there was a better solution for the screws, where the screws are more incensed in so you can't see them a lot. but there's nothing we can do here. And now we install the riser cable. I ended up getting a Gen 4 riser because the stock one is Gen 3 that comes with the case, and since the RTX 4060 uses only 8 lanes, it won't be really good. And now we drop in the motherboard. Make sure to use all the screws possible. And here we install the power supply cables. It is a bit challenging to cable manage in this case, but it's not as bad as others. And now we installed the exhaust fan header and CPU too. And this is the other end of the riser cable. Make sure to clip it in. This is the USB header from the case. And I'm installing the power cable and LED. Finally, we install the RTX 4060. I can see myself upgrading from this GPU down the road because 8GB of memory is totally not enough, even for 1080p. Alright guys, so this is the machine fully installed and ready to go. Let's play some games and test it. So starting with the benchmarks, guys, I'm not a tech YouTuber, this is just to have an overview about the average performance. This is Cinebench R23. And that would be Furmark for the GPU testing. 123, 125 FPS, which is not terrible. And the temps are actually really good. The CPU temp did not go over 70 degrees, 75 degrees at most, and the GPU was about 60 to 70. So here we start playing Delta Force and Ultimate with DLSS on quality. It was very impressive. I got 170 FPS on average. It was very stable. There wasn't a lot of people, and I'm sure if there's more things going on, such as explosion, the FPS might dip down to like 140, 150, but it's still not bad. It's still gonna be playable. And here, this is Forza Motorsport. I have it in medium settings with ray tracing off. I'm getting around 82 FPS, which is not bad. Guys, please don't judge my driving because I'm using a controller here just to get the benchmark out. And finally, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Here I'm using a mixed setting, as you guys can see. And and I'm averaging 120 to 170 FPS, and it can dip as low as 90 FPS. It may show that the FPS is all over the place, but it doesn't feel as bad as it looks. And the game feels smooth without stuttering. Alright guys, so after the testing, this thing is actually a pretty good beast. It's decent for 1080p gaming, and I'm sure it can do like a lot of video editing and photo editing. It's got like amazing specs for, you know, for the size of it. It's pretty impressive. I could literally take it anywhere I want. That was definitely worth the try. It was very fun to install. I enjoyed gaming on it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so YouTube can recommend those videos to others. Thanks a lot, and see you next video.